So, the P-39N-0. It's a bit like the P-63A5 that I did a video on a little while ago. And you'll see that I'm flying with my squad mate Corn here again. And I will leave his channel in the description as always. One of the major differences in this that you will notice is the fact that it has 4 30 cals, so 4 7.62mm Browning machine guns. It does have 2 50 cals though, and yeah, one big 37mm cannon. At the start you can see I'm getting quite surrounded by the enemy. There are a lot of people around, and I decide to take a dive to the deck really at this point to make sure I don't get jumped. My initial target was that RO57, but you can see that he is on fire, so I decided to divert my attention towards the AK-2. And it's not that these planes are dangerous or anything, it's just I want to get down the numbers so our team all doesn't dive down to the deck after them as well. After a few badly placed shots, you see me take out the Yak-2 there for kill number 1. And I decided to go for the Ju-88 as my second target, but I noticed there that Korn does have, he does have his 6, and I do want to let him get the kill. We are on voice chat at this time, and I'm just saying to him, you know, do you want me to leave this for you, or do you want me to engage him? He wants to have the Ju-88 at this point, so I just sit on the Ju-88's tail and I try and take some of the fire away. However, he does manage to hit me there with the first bullet, which I wasn't expecting. I'm just trying to be a bit of a decoy so he can get the kill. But the Ju-88 decides to turn in front of me, so I carry on to sit on his 6, but it does look like I am now his main target, and I don't want him to kill me, so I decide to start opening fire. And again, I do put in some really bad shots here, but you'll see after a few 37mm connects it rips off his tail, and that's kill number 2. So I decided to escort Korn back to base. I didn't land myself, and I noticed that our squad mate Sean here has a BF-109 on his 6, so I decided to go down to give him a hand. And the BF-109 turns in a really nice position for myself, so I land perfectly on his 6, and with a few nicely placed shots, down he goes for kill number 3. And excuse me if I sound a little bit worn out today, it's just extremely hot today, so I may not sound as perky as normal. So after flying around for a little bit and trying to find the next target to kill, I was killing some AI planes and I found this A29. I decided to take a bit of a dive on him, although I do notice there was a BF-109 coming in as well. So I take a few shots, I managed to get a critical hit, taking out one of his gunners. None of his gunners seemed to fire at me, so I thought I'd taken most of them out. And I'd choose not to throttle down to sit on his tail at this point, because I don't want the 109 to come in and shoot me down whilst I'm in the middle of the fight with the A29. But you do have both me and Quartero in the area, and I realised at this moment his gunners weren't dead, but a few well placed shots to take him out for kill number 4. I decided to try and spike this BF-109 by going straight up, but realised that he has far superior energy to both me and my squad mate, so I decided to go down to pick up some more speed. And he's continuing to turn, he's not just going straight up, so he will be losing his energy at the same time. So I'm just trying to neutralise our energy here, and he decides to switch targets onto Quartero. Unfortunately, I don't manage to get any good shots off here, as he does go vertical, but I do manage to keep the positioning and do manage to stay on his tail. And yeah, unfortunately at this moment Quartero does go down, which leaves me on my own with a BF-109 and a MiG-3 closing the distance quite quickly on my 6. I decided to try and go for a quick lucky shot to see if I can take out this 109. Unfortunately, with a little bit of a neg-G, I just managed to get a normal hit, and now I need to go defensive as there's a MiG-3 on my 6. Do have Korn however coming in at this moment, so what I'm going to do is I'm just trying to drag them up vertical whilst turning, making it an easier shot for Korn. And he does manage to take out the MiG-3. and I'm not too sure what the 109 is at this point. I thought he was going to go for corn, but it looks like he's not. It looks like he's going to try and fly away, get out of the area. But with the critical damage that I did do to him earlier, I will be able to outspeed him, although I do have a bit of damage to my aircraft as well. You'll see that I'll be chasing this guy for quite a while. But with the leak that he has, he's not going to be able to stay up in the air for too long. He will start to receive engine damage eventually. And although I am getting closer to him, I want to get closer that little bit quicker. So I'm just trying to place a few shots here, which is enough just to make him manoeuvre, but I do only have 84 rounds left. So you'll see I'll get really close and I'll just try and stick on his tail. And you can see here I'm just trying to get my guns on target, but I don't want to end up crashing into the hill. And I think at this moment, as soon as I get that critical hit, he's just trying to make me crash into the mountains. But I'm out of ammo as well, so unfortunately we're going to end up playing the same game here. I'm just trying to stay above him, hoping that he doesn't pull up or doesn't see the rocks in front, but he does. And he manages to just stay out there. Well, just not crash, just avoids the rock. He's going vertical and I don't want to let him get on my 6, but I can't stick this fight for too much longer because we are getting closer to his airfield AAA, and as always I don't want anything to do with that. So I'm just going to stick on him that little bit longer, hoping for him to crash. Spoiler alert, he doesn't crash just yet. I think that he's going to make it towards his AAA, so I do break off. But Korn decides to go balls to the wall, and he says screw that AAA, and tries to go in to finish the guy off. So from this point, you'll just see me using that C key and just watching what goes on. You'll be able to watch Korn here have a little bit of a fight with the 109. The 109 is quite critically damaged, so he isn't going to be able to keep turning around and keeping this up for long. And Korn does have the more manoeuvrable plane and the more airspeed at the moment. But unfortunately for Korn, he does crash and the 109 follows, which means I get the 5th kill. So that is the ace. But please do like, comment and subscribe. And that's all from me. Over and out.